Castleview Sabercats, Rock Canyon Jaguars. This is Cat Hockey. Good afternoon and welcome South Suburban Ice Arena, where your Castleview Sabercats will take on Heritage, and Heritage is a dual school, is Heritage and Arapahoe combined into one, but they fly under the Eagles mascot like about every other team in the Denver metro area. Going to give you the 22 winner breakdown of your Sabercats, since we are on a one-weekend game. So here we go. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, goaltender number 1, Jacob Harris. Sophomore out of Castleview, left winger number 2, Aiden O'Reilly. Freshman out of Rock Canyon, center number 3, Trent Miller. Freshman out of Castleview, defenseman number 4, Jeffrey Keenan. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, defenseman number 6, Luke Gardner. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, center, assistant captain Jackson Jones. Sophomore out of Castleview, left winger number 8, Mason Marks. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, defenseman number 9, assistant captain Justin Keogh. Freshman out of North Star Academy, number 10, Taylor Trumbley. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, right winger, number 11, Tatum Small. You're killing me, Small. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, center, number 12, Matthew Lenogo. Sophomore out of Castleview, right winger, number 13, Jared Jones. Sophomore out of Castleview, defenseman number 14, Logan Lucier. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, left winger, and your captain, Dane Zitzelsberger. Freshman out of Castleview, defenseman number 16, Ozzy Panello. Sophomore out of Castleview, right winger, number 17, Owen Shanahan. Freshman out of Rock Canyon, defenseman number 18, Zach Kuska. Junior out of Castleview, left winger number 19, Grant Soroki. Welcome back to the ice from your penalty kill, Soroki. Freshman out of Castleview, left winger number 20, Turner Heft. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, goaltender number 31, Corey Clothier. Your reserve Cats, Emmett Duffy, Braden Leslie, Nathan Peel, and Keenan Thompson. Head coach Brian Heft, his assistants Tommy Harris and Kyle Stovall. Program director, varsity coach Michael Dubas. And from the Cats Den, director producer Kenny Jones. Behind the camera is the squirrel, and I am the voice of the Cats, Jackie Moon. And there is your 22 winner Cats breakdown. So we did it pretty good. We got about 50 seconds left in these warm-ups. Your Cats will get them picked up. They will head over to the bench, get that last-minute instructions. Got to give a shout-out. Your Cats in their new away sweaters, wearing red, gold, trim with black breezers. Heritage in all whites with red breezers. Heritage has had a couple more games so far for the winter season than your Cats. They are sitting at 2-1. So seeing a little bit more game play for the fall, spring, winter season. So there's a buzzer. We'll try to get our brain and our mouth connected here as the Cats pick him up, circle the cage, give the call out. Once again, they'll head over to that bench, get them last-minute instructions. I'm sure they will bang the sticks, and we will get this one underway. Give you the quick breakdown on your starters for tonight. Going to start at center, number 17, Shanahan. His wingers are number 19, Soroki, and Marks, number 8. On defense is Zach Kuska, Justin Keogh. In between the pipes tonight for your Cats is 31, Clothier. So the Eagles they're already on the ice. They're ready to go. Referee's checking the nets. Clothier heads to his pipes. And Hef sends out the thing once again and's got it switch up. Gardner and Pinello on defense, and the Jones line is on to start. Puck down and won by Jones. Jones gets a stick on it. Gardner throws it to Jones. He bangs it off the boards but not into the zone. Fanned on in neutral by Gardner. Makes its way to Clothier. He goes to poke, check it away. Gets caught up in behind his stick, and he's got to cover it for immediate face-off at 14:48 of the first. Jones steps in for the draw. Puck down. He does win it into the skates of the referee. Comes to the front. Here's going to be a shot. Shot kicked out wide in front of Trash. Feathered around the boards by the Eagles to the point man. Gets by him. Jones intercepts it. Picks off the pass. This cross-ice pass to Zitzelsperger is missed, and that turns in to an icing. So, good look, good outlet pass. Just once again starting off with the mishandled on the outlet pass. That's 120 feet. That is an icing, and line changes all the way around. Now the Shanahan line's in. Shanahan does step in for the draw. Puck down. Shanahan does win it, but right to an Eagle. Kuska on the back check to Marks. He throws it out, and Shanahan is in behind the defense. Shanahan on his stick, walks it in, shot, scores! Oh my goodness! It's been a long time coming, and he finally did it! Shanahan 17 off the Marks pass to the back of the net at 14:15 of the first. Put your Cats up by first. And Shanahan has been on the bubble all year long, doing everything he can do, and now he has found the back of the net. Puck down, won by Shanahan. To Marks, he throws it into the zone off of an Eagle stick. Great work there by Kuska to separate the man from the puck. Shanahan again, Kuska to Shanahan, but it's down the boards. Sorry, had to sneeze. My broadcast booth is all over me. I got to get my names right. So let's go take a step back. Keenan got the puck in neutral, threw it to the zone, and here we are. Hef steps in on the line change. Puck down, one to the break. Poke checked to the blue line, and Keenan gets enough of it to slow it down. Lucier picks it up in his own end. Gets it into neutral. Small had a chance at it, but turned over. Now it's into neutral. Small's got it. Cross ice pass. Hits after the stick, and he chips it into the zone and gives chase. Around the back of the cage, though, the Eagles pick it up. They skate it to the top of the circle, throw it to the blue line, out to neutral. Lucier picks it off. Cross ice pass to Keenan. He turned it over in neutral, and Lucier's got a cover. Big cross ice pass turned over by Lucier in front of his own net, but the door was closed by Heft and Miller. Heft up to the circles now. Skated around. Lucier steps up, poke checks, loses an edge and goes down on the doorstep, but no Eagles there, luckily. To the top of the circles are the Eagles. Poke checked in front, save, and kicked out behind the cage by Clothier. Eagles have got control, though. Lucier bounded the man up against the boards in the glass. Puck comes to the blue line, but not out. Cross ice pass to the blue line and not out. Shot in front of Trash. Clothier kicks it wide. Got a lot of standing and watching right here on this line shift. Lucier's got it on his stick, feathers it out to the blue line, and it does make it out of the zone. Cross ice pass by the Eagles. They get out of the zone and throw it in deep around the cage. Clothier comes out to play it. He drops it to Lucier, who wraps it around the boards, but not out. Poke checked away. Lucier gets it back off the boards. Winogo poke checks it to himself. Beautiful cross ice pass. Hits O'Reilly and the stick into the zone. O'Reilly to give chase. Hand in the air? Nope. Loses an edge. Looked like a stick could have got onto his skate, but luckily no penalty called. Eagles pick it up, walk it into the zone. Poke checked away at the last second by Kuska. Eagles getting too many free walks down the middle. Got to tighten up this ship. Throw back to the blue line. Kept in off of a skate. Winogo got a stick on it, but not enough to get it out of the zone. Now it's touched up out of the zone. No icing here, as O'Reilly touched it up at the blue line. Line change for part of your Cats. Puck comes loose into neutral. Poke checked away right to an Eagle. He's going to walk in again. Shot. Glove save. Chipped out wide by Clothier. Now we got a hand in the air, and it looks like the Cats are going to go to the hole, and they will be on the kill. Trumley to the hole. Referee had his back to me, didn't see what he... Hook is what it's called. So hooking at 11:31 of the first. Cats up by 1. Puck down, 1 by Jones, and throw down the ice. Oh, turned over behind the net by the Eagles goalie. It's Zitzelsperger back there. That's got to be a trip. No hand in the air, though. Zitzelsperger's still fighting away. Jones on his back door. Can't go in to help because of the man-down situation, but Zitzelsperger just about turned an Eagles mistake into a scoring opportunity. No icing here. Lucier picks it up, wraps it around the cage to the blue line, and that's the way you draw it up and to do it, as Keogh throws it the length of the ice. Jones gives chase. Eagles pick it up on the run around the own cage. Still on his stick. Now he's got speed to the blue line, into neutral. Now into the zone. Still on his stick. Finally gets poke checked away by Gardner at the last second to stop the rush. Lucier's got a stick on it, loses it, and the same man gets it back. Cross ice pass, shot way wide. Comes off the boards. Lucier picks it up, wraps it around the boards to the blue line, and it does make it out. Sawicki to give chase. Cross ice pass is mishandled by the Eagles. Shanahan had a half of a chance at it, but the Eagles get it back. Sawicki, great back check as 2 Eagles go down in a heap. Thrown to the blue line, but kept in by a skate. Cross ice pass to the top of the circles, back to the top of the blue line. Here comes a shot, saved by Clothier. Eagles had a chance at it, but the man couldn't get it on his stick. Puts on the brakes, goes the other way, is 21. Top the circles, to the top of the blue line. Cross ice pass circles. Shot is half hit, half hits ice, half hits the rubber disc, and doesn't make it to the net. Eagles still have it on their stick, though. 19 seconds left in the power play. Skates it to the top of the circles. Cross ice pass is blocked and out of the zone by Sawicki. Shanahan's going to put on a little pressure into the zone. Cross ice pass is once again mishandled by the Eagles and thrown out of the zone by Kuska. Shanahan's going to pick it up off the Smalls tip. Shanahan to give chase as the Eagles pick it up, wrap it all the way around the boards. Power play is over, and that is a beautiful kill by your Cats. Smalls got it in behind his own net, tied up against the boards. Smalls still on it. In there to help is Marks. Marks has got it on his stick, wraps it to the boards. It gets past Shanahan, or my fault, Heft. Shot, save on the doorstep from the Marks shot. Back to Heft. He misses it again, but shot in the front, blocked in front by Trash from the Gardner shot from the point. Lucier picks it up, drop pass back, turned it over in front of the own net. Big save by Clothier, big save by Clothier, and that was almost a catastrophic mistake by Lucier. He threw one right to the front of the net, had a right to a breaking Eagle. He made a pass to his line mate skating in, shot on goal, and Clothier came up big. 8:38 of the first. Cats up by 1, but the Eagles are getting too many looks, and if you give them more, they're going to find the back of the net eventually. Got to tighten up this ship because we are got a little slop mess going on right now. Puck down, 1-2, an Eagles shot, hits it off of his own player's back, picked up by Castleview. Miller picks it up, skates it, cross ice passage. Jones right in the stick. Jones shot, save. Nobody there to pick up the trash as it bounces in front of him. Comes to the blue line. Was it touched up? Yes, it was. No icing here. Kutska's got to chase it down. He picks it up around his own net as an Eagle loses an edge and goes down, along with another one. Ice is too slippery. Trap! No hand in the air on a trip at the blue line, but 3-on-2. Shot over the top of the glass. About put in by an own Eagles player on the rebound, but the goalie comes up, glove save. How is that not a trip at the blue line? Stick into the skates. Man goes down right in front of her, and she doesn't put a hand in the air. Jones steps in for the draw, puck down, he does win it. Pinello's got it on his stick. Shot is blocked at the blue line. He gets it back, rips another one, chipped it down in front and kicked out wide by Jones. Jones to Jones connection, Zitzelsperger to Jones. Jones gets checked, goes to the ice, but he gets up, plays the putt. Zitzelsperger back to Pinello. Here comes another wrister. Shot, loose again on the doorstep. Oh, and Jared Jones wristed one high. Let's go. Over the top of the open bar. Into the netting at 7:39 of the first. Cats still up by 1. Puck's going to come out of the zone, and your Cats have got to see it. The goalie has made the saves, but he hasn't made a cover yet. You got to pick up the trash loose on the door and put it, the biscuit, in the basket. Puck down. Jones is tripped up again at the blue line. No call as it's into the zone. Puck comes down the boards. Big check. Jones goes down again. Nope, that was Zitzelsperger. Lost his twig along the way. Jones to give chase. Wrapped around the boards. Pinello's going to jump on it. Pickpockets the man. Throws one to the backside of the net. Jones is there. Rip that, young man. Nice crass pass across the front of the doorstep, but nobody there. Jones checks a man coming around the cage, separates him for the puck, but it makes it to the blue line and out. Delayed offsides, and Jones has got to get back. Cats are going for a big line change. Somebody's got to get on, and they do as the Eagles drop it into the zone. Around the cage it comes. Keenan's going to get a stick on it. Poke checked to the blue line. Doesn't make it out. O'Reilly's on the break. Winogle's there. Winogle picks it up on the move. Shot over the top of the crossbar by Winogle. Skated into the zone by the Eagles. Shot. Goal. Don't know what happened there. Wrister shot. Didn't look like it had anything on it. It took a funny bounce, if I can say so. One hopped over Clothier's glove and into the back of the net. And at 6:34 of the first, we're tied at 1. Something that doesn't look like it was going to be anything turns into a tie game so fast. Like we said earlier, you give them the opportunities, they're going to take advantage of them. We got to do the same. Puck down, one by Shanahan. Into the skates of an Eagle as it's wrapped around the board. Shanahan to give chase. Shanahan still on the move. Great job once again. Shanahan made the turnover. Keogh picks it up, loses a handle, gets it back. He's pinned up against the boards by 2 Eagles as he checks a man. Keogh checks off man off the board. He's got, yes, give it to him. Oh, here's a shot. Kicked out wide by Trash. Marks wanted a puck on the point. He got it and turned it over all the way down to the end. Clothier fanned on it behind his own net. Shanahan picks up the trash, though, on the scrub. Swarky got a stick on it. Shanahan still a stick on it. Shanahan and an Eagle both go to the ground as the puck's wrapped around the cage. Keogh's got a stick on it now. Keogh's playing it behind him and throws it off the boards behind the glass. Hits the back of the cage. Takes a funny bounce. We get a whistle and a hand in the air. Oh, high sticking. Take it. 5:32 of the first. Tied at 1, and there's no other way to say it, Cats fans. Sloppy messes turn into tie games. Got to tighten up this shit. The opportunities are there. Your Cats have got to take advantage. Trumbley steps in for the draw. No, that's Heft. Puck down. Got to get used to these new numbers. You think they're big and wide enough that a man will be able to see them. Into the zone, cross ice pass. Gardner does get a stick on it. He throws it back out. Miller is going to get there. He bangs it off the boards. Heft can't play it as it makes its way to an Eagle. He throws it down ice into neutral. Pinello lays him out on the blue line as Gardner picks up the puck. Nope, loses an edge and goes down. Eagles come up with it, going to skate it around the cage. Puts on the brakes. Gardner checks a man, separating from the puck. Now Gardner gets checked to the ice as the puck comes free. Pinello poke checks it away. Gardner and Pinello, a wrecking crew right now for the Cats. Comes to the point, though, shot. Saved by Collier on the doorstep. Kicked out wide by Pinello. Wrapped around the boards, too small. Small gets a stick on it. Butt turns it over, but Heft picks it up on the bounce. He's checked off of it as he throws it into the zone at the blue line. Once again, goalie behind the net misplayed it. Turns into a turnover for your Cats. An Eagle loses his twig. Heft picks it up, throws it all the way to the blue line. Pinello saves it at the blue line, throws it one in front. Here's a shot out wide from Small Stick. Heft overskates it. Eagles come up with it to the blue line. Gardner keeps it in this time. Gardner checked off of the puck as he goes to throw it in. Heft's headed to the bench, loses a skate and loses an edge and goes down. Cross ice pass picked off by Small into the zone. He's checked off of it hard, separated from the puck. Poke checked away by Small. Jones picks it up, throws it the length of the ice, and the Cats finally get a line change. 3:48 left in the first. Feathered to neutral, and then turned over by the Eagles. But the Cats can't take advantage of it again. Now they do. Jones is going to skate into the zone. Jones throws a cross ice pass to Jones. The Jones-to-Jones connection. Checked off of it, loses a handle, but gets enough of a stick on it. And then it's thrown out of the zone by the Eagles. Keenan picks it up, turns it over at the blue line as he throws it at Eagles. That's offsides. Cross ice pass to Jones. Jones has it on his stick. Poke checked away from him. Zitzelsperger in there to help. Puck finds its way into the Eagles bench at 3:12 of the first, tied at 1. And now the slot mess has turned it over to not being able to control the puck. Jones steps in, wins the draw to Zitzelsperger. Zitzelsperger to Keogh. Keogh's shot is kicked out wide. Kutska gets it on the blue line, or on the boards. It is to the blue line and now out. Eagles are on the move. They skate into the zone. Eagles on the boards, turns over the puck. Keogh picks it up. Gets checked, but fights his way through it, gets the puck back, puts on the brakes, he's checked off of it again, wraps it hard around the boards, takes a bounce off of the boards, wicked into Kutska's skates, but picked up into neutral by Jones. Jones one at the circles. Jones dropped a Zitzelsperger shot, is blocked off of an Eagles skate. That was the best look we've had in the last few minutes, and just bad luck. Puck is picked off, thrown into neutral, picked off by an Eagle as there is a line change. Top of the circles, cross ice pass, makes it through everybody, but it's picked up, I believe that's Trumbley. Trumbley's checked down hard, hand in the air, as, splits like the Red Sea, shot off the post by Winogle. Oh my goodness, Winogle picked it up on the move, split the Eagles like the Red Sea, beat the Eagles goalie, blocker side high, but what stepped out and bit the rubber disc was the crossbar.
Power play.
So a hand did go on the air on the trip. Trumbley trip, say that 3 times fast, at the blue line, and now your Cats are on the power play. Shanahan steps in. Eagles win it, though. Into their skates. They're going to lift it high, and it goes into the glass. Too bad this wasn't big boy hockey, because that would be a 5-on-3. But that penalty does not exist at this level. Shanahan wins it again. Loses an edge and goes down as the shot comes out to Pinello. It gets under his stick. Gardner's got to get back to cover. Gardner does get it back. Skates it around his own cage. Outlet pass to Soroki. Soroki makes a pass. Shanahan can't come up with it, but Mark can. Shanahan to Marks. Throws it in around the back of the cage. It dies hard. Now it's picked up Throw to the front, and it gets by Pinello's stick again. Just out of his reach, not once, not twice. And once again, deja vu. Gardner picks it up, outlet pass, picked off at the blue line. We got a man up. It's got to be sharper than that. Pass has got to be crisp. Marks had it on his stick, lost it, gets it in his skate, kicks it in. Pinello picks it up. He feathers a weak-ass pass, sorry. To Sawicki. Sawicki throws one to the front. All the way back around the boards to Gardner. Gardner gets it caught up in his skate, and I have no idea what that was about. Feels kind of like the Twilight Zone right now. Puck takes a wicked bounce from neutral, makes it into the zone, all the way to the cage of the Eagles, but it's poke checked out of the zone, delayed offsides. Now we're back. Eagles pick it up, skate it to the zone, lose the handle as it's poke checked away. Keogh had a stick on it and lost it as it's wrapped hard around the boards. Clothier's going to pick it up. 23 seconds left in the power play. 30 seconds left of the period. Jones has got it on his sticks. Going to take a look. Hits Zitzelsperger, who did hang on, but skates into his line mate Jones. So Jones checks Zitzelsperger. He loses the puck. Now it comes free, and in frustration, desperation mode, looked like a kill instead of a play. Keogh dumps it into the zone. Finally comes free. Keogh shot blocked high off of the glass. Comes all the way to the blue line. Poke checked away. Jones overstepped it as Lucier had it. And there is the horn for period number 1. Power play is over, so we're going to start number 2, full strength. And hopefully Coach Heft, Harris, or Stovall has got something inspirational to say. Maybe an ass chew in here or there, because we are in sloppy mess, can't handle the puck mode, and your broadcast booth is in fan mode. So guess what? We'll take a breath, we'll get a drink, and we'll start number 2, and hopefully everybody can get back on track. Had way more opportunities that first period than the Eagles did. Once again, they got to see the writing on the wall. The Eagles goalie side of it is when they're strong and crisp passes, the man receiving that pass got to get it under control, got to skate with it, got to make something happen. So Clothier is already in the middle of his pipes, ready to go. Going to go with Keogh and it looks like Kuska on D. The Shanahan line is still on. Shanahan down. Eagles do win it. Poke checked away at the blue line. Picked up by Shanahan. Gets caught up in everybody's skates, and then he gets it in the zone. As Sawicki's got an edge on the man, and he does track it down first. Throws it right on the doorstep. Off the skate. Somebody bury that. Once again, the biscuit is on the doorstep, and Shanahan or Marks couldn't come up with it. Keogh Kuska gets it in between his skates and into the zone. Keogh is back there to help as Marks picks it up. Can't have that. Oh, we'll get lucky. Touched up. The referee says no icing. Wrapped around the boards on the line change by your Cats. Eagles pick it up, skate it right in front of his own net. Somebody got to jump on it there. Kuska keeps it out of the zone, throws it off the boards and down ice as the Eagles give chase. They pick it up. Cross ice pass once again, not handled by the Eagles, but it gets by Keenan on the bounce, and Lucier's got to track it up. He wraps it all the way around the boards, and once again, got a Cat standing, and now we got a hand in the air. Keenan's got it on the delayed offsides, as that's what that was with the hand in the air. And there is the whistle. Eagles did not get back, and they are offsides. Once again, going to say it again, Lucier picks it up behind his own net, wraps it all the way around the boards, and a Small is standing on the blue line waiting for it. It hits him in the stick. He can't control it. It bounces away, and they call that turnovers. Huff steps in for the draw. The Eagles do win it. pick it up and throw it into the zone off of the referee. Keenan picks it up and throws it off Small. Small gets it back. Poke checks it out of the zone. And then overskates it. It's turned over the other way. Lucier puts a check on an Eagle and sends him to the ice as he was breaking in. Keenan gets checked off the puck, but it's tied up. Puck comes free. Eagles got it on their stick. Skate it to the top of the circles. Got it caught up in his skates. Poke checked away at the blue line, though, away from Small. Keenan poke checks it away. Small's going to skate it into the zone, still on his stick. Got a man on the doorstep. There it is. Oh, backhanded it to Miller, who couldn't come up with it. Off of Heft stick, feathers it out of the zone, and then feathers it right back in to nobody at the blue line. Eagles pick it up, skate it to the blue line. Lucier checks the man off the puck and gets it, wraps it around the boards. Eagle walks in, his stick's lifted at the last minute, and another walk in, no contested, until the last second by a Cat. Eagles pick it up in neutral. Beats one, skates it into the zone, and luckily he had a head of steam. He was going to cut the defense in two, but they were offside. I'm going to say it like it is. Once again, Cats have the puck on their sticks and just little weaks, nothing on it, passes. Got to get some smoke on it. Puck down, one by Trumbley, I believe it was, but turned over, wrapped around, saved by Clothier to the blue line. Poke checked away from O'Reilly. He loses an edge, but gets right back up. Pinello at the top of the circles, poke checks it away. Shot does get off as Gardner's behind his own cage. Off the back of the cage, Pinello bangs it off the back of the cage. Wrapped around the boards to O'Reilly. It's on his stick. O'Reilly at the blue line, poke checked away from him. Off the boards, O'Reilly knifes it down into neutral, and Pinello picks it up. Shot on goal. Stick save and into the glove of the Eagles from the Pinello pickup at neutral, skating it into zone, chipped away by O'Reilly. 11:54 of the first, tied at 1. Jones steps in. Jones does win it to Zitzelsperger. Zitzelsperger throws it around the boards to himself. Nobody in front. Now Zitzelsperger puts on the brakes, goes back the other way. Jones cycles to the front. There it is. Jones to Jones. Oh, poke checked away before he could get his shot off. And we're 3-on-1 going the other way. Oh, great poke check by Gardner to stop the rush. Pinello's got to give chase. Eagles beat him to it, though. Now he's tied up against the boards. Zitzelsperger, nope, that's Jones, gets a stick in there to help. Jones around his own cage. Outlet pass to Jones, gets under his stick. That's a turnover. Shot, saved by Clothier, and the cover. Oh my goodness, once again, a beautiful pass, a beautiful breakout. Is not handled, not controlled by a Cat. That turns into a turnover and an Eagle shot, and Clothier comes up big at 11:18 to keep this a tied game. Jones steps in again, wins the puck again, twos it. Nope, it's to Keogh. Keogh had it, lost it, turned it over. Puck is into the back of the net now. Kuska checks a man off of it. Throws it to Zitzelsperger, loses a handle, throws it to the blue line, but not out. Hits an Eagle in front of the net. Poked away. Jones throws it off the skates of an Eagle. Jones throws it to the blue line, and it's chipped out by Jackson Jones. Puck ping-pongs away, gets by Jones. Jones picked up by an Eagle and skated into the zone. He beats not one but two on the doorstep, and Keogh poke checks it into the corner as Clothier slid over and knocked the net off its cowlings. Doing everything I can to keep my cool here. I am in fan mode like you can't believe on the sloppy play that's happening right now from your Cats. Tighten this ship. Get it under control. Let's go, boys. 10:41 of the second. Shanahan is kicked out of the draw. So work he does won it. Lucier wraps it around the boards all the way to the blue line, but not out. He gets by Marks. Marks had a stick on it. Eagles round the corner, throws it across the doorstep, but nobody home, luckily. Feathered back to the doorstep again. Poke checked away by Keenan. Then Marks throws it the length of the ice, and that is an icing. Sometimes an icing is exactly what a team needs, and it's their best friend. But for your Cats, 8 times out of 10, it is what I consider a turnover. But what do I know? Oh, nothing. Puck down into the corner. Pinello's got it on his stick. Feathers around the boards to Gardner. Gardner gets a stick on it. He throws it to Soroki, who throws it to the blue line, but it's kept in by an Eagle. Around the back of the cage is an Eagle. Breaking man is picked off. The pass is picked off by Pinello. Had it on his stick. Poke checks it to Shanahan. Shanahan had it. Poke checked away from him. He gets it back. Got Pinello on the back door. Go! Oh, put number 2 on the board and number 2 on the sheet for number 17. Shanahan to the back of the net at 9:51 of the second. And what did we talk about? Take advantages of the opportunity, and they did. I don't know if he got it. He was skating with him, but it could be Pinello to Shanahan to the back of the net at 9:51. Puck down, won by the Eagles. They skated into neutral. Now if they feather it into the zone, Lucier picks it up. Cross ice pass hits. I believe that's Small in the stick. He had it and lost it. Wrapped back around him off of his stick again. A turnover. Poke checked out of the zone by Heft though. As the Eagles pick it up, they throw it off the boards. Pick it up. Beats Heft at neutral. But picked up by Miller and feathered into the Eagles zone. Eagles pick it up, put on the brakes behind his own cage, loses a puck but gets it back, splits the defense right in front of his own goalie. Cats letting a man walk through too easy. Still on his stick, throws it back to the blue line. Here comes a shot, in front, loose, cover, and a save by Clothier. Collier makes the save at 8:54 of the second to keep your Cats up by 1. And once again, Cats giving them the opportunities. Clothier coming up big in the zone. Line changes all the way around. Puck down, won by the Cats into the skates of an Eagle. Trash is picked up. No hand in the air again on a stick in the skates. O'Reilly picks it up, throws it into the zone off of an Eagle stick. Trumbley's got it on his stick. His shot is half hit, half fanned on. Makes it all the way to the blue line. Takes one bounce and gets over Kutzka's stick. We got a race. Kutzka's checked from behind. No hand in the air. Cats pick it up. Trumbley picks up the trash as he skated back, threw it wide on the breakaway, but Eagles still have it. Back to the point man, poke checked away. His shot's blocked in front by Trash. Shot again blocked away by the Cat standing in front. Trumbley tied up against the boards. Winogel in there. He takes one off the skates. Puck comes free as O'Reilly overskated it. And Kutzka throws it to the blue line, but not out. Keogh's to pick it up. He feathers it around as a Cat loses his twig. Still on the stick of Keogh. Still no hand in the air as the puck comes free. Trumbley's going to pick it up. I bet you he's going to throw it. Well, got lucky. It hit somebody's stick. Took a bounce at neutral. Keogh had a chance at it. Couldn't get it out of the skates of the Eagle. Big check by Trumbley to slow down the man breaking in on the line change. Jones is going to pick it up around his own cage. He's got it. He throws it to Zitzelsperger. Zitzelsperger picks it up. He feathers it to Jones. Jones throws it into the zone as Zitzelsperger gives chase. Eagles pick it up around their own cage. Skate it out. Throw it the length of the ice. Let that go. Nope, there's going to be no icing here. Waved off. Pinello picks it up on the line change pit. Poke checks it around the own net and then puts on the brakes. Throws it around the blue line. Takes a bounce. Shot. Saved by Clothier. I don't know how that hit the boards and came back. Puck is thrown out wide by the Eagles into the corner. Scrum up against the boards now as the Eagles are tied up. Pinello's going to get in there. He checks a man off the boards. 2 Eagles, 2 Cats in there. Puck does come free, and Gardner picks it up. He throws it around the boards to the blue line, but not out. Puck is picked up again by Gardner, and he threw that. What is it? The length of the ice, and that is an icing. .639 of the second. Your Cats are up by 1. Shanahan's going to step in for the draw. Gardner and Pinello still on D. Puck down, 1 back to Pinello. He wraps it all the way around his cage. Gardner's going to pick it up. He throws it down the boards to Soroki. Soroki gets it to Shanahan, who got a stick on it and threw it to March. To the blue line, kept in by Shanahan, and Soroki got a stick on it. But the back check by an Eagle got the puck picked up. Pinello picks off the pass. Shanahan picks off a pass, throws it the length of the ice as March gives chase. First one there is an Eagle, though. He skates it around his own cage, throws it all the way to the boards, picked up by another Eagle, skated to the blue line, and throwed out. Cross-ice pass. Miller got a half of a stick on it to keep it out, but it's still in the zone. Throw it around the boards to the point man. He's got it on his stick. Shanahan put enough of a check on him to separate him from the puck. Marks throws it to Shanahan. He did not get a stick on it, and that is icing. We're going to call it like this once again. The Eagles are spot on with their breakouts. The pass goes from man to man, and it is handled is the difference. That cross-ice pass is handled. It's on the stick. He picks it up, skates it into neutral, and they call that a breakout. 5:47 of the second, tied. Nope, up by 1. Puck down, 1 by Hef, but caught up in the skates of the Eagles, and they got it. Wrap around is fanned on. Miller picks it up. His outlet pass, once again, not handled by the man it's going to. Small gives chase. Eagles pick it up around their own net. Miller once again in there to pick it off. Good job by Miller. Drop pass is picked off by Miller. He loses it and gets it back. Once again, puck control is the key of this game. Eagles pick it up, skates at the length of the neutral, now into the zone, going to get a look here. Shot, loose on the doorstep. Lucier saved a goal at the last second, lifted the Eagles' stick because the back door was wide open on the Clothier save. Still in the zone, though. Here comes another shot. Save into the glove of Clothier, and he keeps this a 1-point lead at 5:01 of the second. Too many opportunities for these Eagles. Clothier made the big save, but he was down and out. Puck was on the back door, nothing there but air and net. And luckily, Lucier got there just in enough time and lifted the stick just enough to kick that puck out wide. Puck down, 1 by Castleview. Kuska's got it. Cross-ice pass, not handled by Tremblay. Picked up by an Eagle and thrown into the bench. And once again, 2-on-1, 3-on-1 breakaway by your Cats right there in front of them. If that puck is handled and skated. Did I do it? All right, that's why I got my feet up. We're tight here in the Cats dens. We got unplugged here for a second, but we're back on. Winogle in for the draw. Puck down. Winogle does win it back to Kuska. Kuska's got it on his stick. He throws it to O'Reilly, who chips it into the zone. Back around the cage. Winogle does get a stick on it. Comes free. Shot! Kicked out wide on the Tremblay shot. Winogle's got it on his stick. Throws it to O'Reilly. O'Reilly's got it in the corner, and he throws a cross-ice pass all the way down to the other end. Clothier's going to have to play this. Nope. Keogh gets back. Keogh got checked off of the puck. Winogle in there to help. Tied up on the boards is an Eagle as Keogh goes to the ice. It's poke checked out into neutral off of a skate or a stick of an Eagle all the way to their net, and their goalie has got to play it. Throw down the boards out of the zone. Picked up by an Eagle, skated back in the zone, has got speed. Poke checked away by Winogle in neutral, but right to an Eagle. He splits the defense once again, but Winogle is there to pick up the trash and throws it into the zone, but a much-needed line change, and that's what we like to see. 41 from the Eagles, banging his stick on the ice because that is frustration mode, and when you're in frustration mode, you play like poo-poo. Line changes all the way around. Jones going to step in for the draw. Puck down. Jones does win it. Zitzelsperger didn't get a stick on it. Shot save and a save by Clothier. Puck makes it into neutral now in the zone. Cross ice pass to an Eagles picked up. Pinello at the blue line. He keeps it out of the zone for a second. Delayed offsides as it's thrown back in. Gardner picks it up. Has it on his stick. He feathers it out to Zitzelsperger. Zitzelsperger bangs it off the boards, but right to an Eagle goal. And once again, let's give the assist to your Cats, because that's exactly what happened. Lackadaisical play, no sharpness. Puck comes off of the boards, right to an Eagle. He skates it in. Shot, goal. And we're tied at 2 at 3:26 of the second. Puck down, won by Shanahan, but to an Eagle. Poke checked away by Soroki. Shanahan get back check, lifted the stick, outlet pass into the skates of an Eagle. Can't catch a break. Soroki loses his twig. Feathered out to neutral. Mishandled is the pass, but picked up at the blue line. Skated in by, on the doorstep, Shanahan. Oh, just a half a step away from number 3. It's in the net. It's in the net. Now we get a fight. Blows are being thrown. That kid's got to go as the referee ties him up, and he has just been ejected. See you later. Have a sit down for 2 games there, Sunshine. Shanahan is going to the hole for his part of the scrum. Don't know if it'll be a 5. Don't know if it'll be a 10 and a 2. Don't know if it's just going to be a 2. Got to get it figured out here. So far they've got 2 on the board. So I believe we'll be 4-on-4 hockey, or I don't know. Kenny, is it, since it's matching, is it still 5-on-5? So we'll see here. Referee's getting it sorted out. Puck was free and loose on the doorstep, bouncing around. Shanahan doing his job, trying to poke it away. Looked like he did get it under him at one time. Puck come back out of the net. And then, so it's a 2 and a 10 on the Eagles for sure. For the ejection.
5 in the ejection.
Yeah, 5 and an ejection for the Eagles. 2 men in the hole. Shanahan's still in the hole. But at this level, at this league, you can watch it in pro hockey all day long, but the minute you throw a blow, the minute you make an arm swing, you are done. Down and out. Cannot have it at this level, no matter how frustrated you are. But we'll take it today, because you know why? He's wearing a different color sweater. If it was a red one, I would need a defibrillator, losing my mind. So it's 5-on-4. Castleview on the power play for 5 minutes. And so the door's open by the Eagles. Let's take advantage. Puck down, won by Jones. Jones skates, shot, blocked in front, bounces loose. Eagles pick it up, wrap it around the boards. Keogh's got it on his stick, skates the line, throws it to Zitzelsperger. Zitzelsperger walks it in off of the skates of a Cat. Kruska picks it up, drop pass to Jones. He can't handle it. It's picked up and thrown the length of the ice on net. Clothier makes another save as he dumps it off to Keogh. Keogh puts on the brakes, throws it around the boards, out of the reach of Kruska. Thrown right back in by an Eagle. Once again, off the boards, lackadaisical, not coming up with it. Keogh does pick it up, poke checks it to Jones. Jones to Zitzelsperger. Can't handle the pass as it's bounced into the zone. Gets under Kutska's stick as it makes it into the zone. Keogh picks it up around his own net, kind of lackadaisical. Drop pass to Jones. Jones gets checked off of it at the blue line. Picked up by Keogh. He beats one at neutral. Now he skates it into the zone, still on his stick. Shot, save, and a cover by the Eagles goalie. Just lackadaisical skating. This ain't Disney on Ice. You need to skate like your ass is on fire. We're a man up, and how do you know somebody's not skating and they're gliding? Because they're standing straight up and down when they're going to the puck. We are a man up. Put the pressure on. Puck down into the corner to the point. Pinello keeps it in. He's going to walk the line. Scott blocked in front off of a skate. Throw it off the boards and out. Gardner's got to track it down in neutral. Had it on his stick, lost it, got it back. Poke check by Miller, gets it into Heft, and Heft gets it back to Miller. Gardner in there. Heft picks one up, throws it backhand to the net. Poke checked wide by the Eagles goalie. Heft gets another stick on it into the skates of Gardner. Hand in the air on the delayed offsides as they pick it up. Miller poke checks a cross ice pass right to an Eagle, picked up by Gardner. He feathers it back behind the boards to Pinello. Pinello waits. Now he outlet passes it to Gardner, who loses the handle. Back to Pinello. Pinello to Gardner. Off the boards to nobody. Into neutral. Can anybody skate with the puck? Here we go. Pinello's got it on his stick. Turns it over. Nope. Finally got it out to Gardner as it trickles to the blue line. Gardner's on his stick. Throws it into the zone. As Miller gives chase, wrapped around the boards. Winogle's going to get there. Winogle gets poke checked around him as he's tied up. Picked up on the move by Keogh, but he lost the handle of it. Gets it back at the blue line. Keogh's got it on his stick. Drop pass to Miller. Miller with Pinello. He walks the line. Here's a shot. Stick save by the Eagles goalie. Back to the blue line. Makes it all the way out. Pinello's got a hold. Cross ice pass. Riley had his back to it, but he got it back, fanned on it, but Winogle picks it up. Poke checked out of the zone. Back into the zone by O'Reilly. Back out of the zone. Back into the zone. Eagles pick it up. Off the boards. Bounces to Pinello. Pinello's cross ice pass to Keogh. Keogh's outlet to O'Reilly. He skates it into the zone and loses the handle. Poke checked away and a breakout. Come get it, Clothier. Come get it. Shot and a save by Clothier as the buzzer runs. Oh my goodness. Camera Girl Scroll is patting me on the back telling me to shut up. I'm sure I'm going to get a text from a fan out there telling me I'm over the top. But oh my, I cannot even tell you how god-awful bad that power play has been. 4 minutes wasted away, and almost a shorthanded goal. So, I don't know if we'll get a Zam here. They're sitting on the bench. Usually there's a second period Zam, but if not, we'll stick with you. Hoping there's going to be a Zam, but it doesn't look like it because your announcer needs a break because he is in meltdown mode.
Well, now they're just they keep going and going. I know where they're going. So far,
So there's not going to be a Zam here at the second period. They're over at the bench getting some instructions from Coach Huft. I don't know what more he can say. You can't work a play if you can't keep the puck. Once again, got to take a breather in fan mode. But my goodness, given the opportunities to the Eagles, and the only difference in this game is that the passes are being handled by the Eagles from the Cap mistakes. So, still a minute 56 left in the power play. Referee blows the whistle, so let's get this last one underway, and we are down to our last 15 minutes of hockey. Clothier heads back to his pipes. Going to go with Lucy A. and Keenan on D. Somebody show me a number. The Shanahan line is back on. For the love of God and all that is good, for a minute 56, let's control this puck. So referee steps in, says let's do it, boys. Puck is down, won by the Eagles, back to the blue line. Keenan gives chase. He throws it off the first Eagle at the blue line. Shanahan's in there, though, to pick up the trash. He's going to skate it around his own cage. Outlet pass is not going to be handled by Soroki. But no icing here as Shanahan tracked it down. Finally, somebody's skating hard. Wrapped back around the boards by the Eagles. Toward the circles, only one there. are Eagles. Throw it all the way down the ice. Clothier. I don't know what that was. He threw his stick out. That could have been a penalty. But poke checked away, 2-on-2 as Shanahan skates into the zone. Shanahan shot, just missed the back post by half an inch for number 3. Kept in, Shanahan behind his own cage, throws it to the doorstep, takes a wicked bounce off of a stick and into the Eagles' goalie glove.
No, in his pads.
Well, it's in his pads, but he saved it. Net come off his countings. Referee is going to fix it. And let's go say it again. You want to go back and watch the game? You want to see how you play? Look at Shanahan. Been the one bright side of this offensive strike all day long for your Cats. No matter where it is, he is skating hard, going hard. Full board, bent over at the waist, going hard, making plays, creating turnovers. To the blue line, kept in by Kuska. Keo, my fault. Now it's to Kutska. Kutska's got it on his stick. He throws it to the front of the net, picked off by an Eagle, and they throw it the length of the ice all the way to Clothier. And the first one there, because why? Skating hard, going hard is an Eagle. He's the first one there. Closest Cat to him was. So Clothier has got to make the cover. 49 seconds left in what was a 5-minute power play. Puck down, won by Jones. Loses it, gets it back. Now he picks it up. He's going to skate it around his own cage. Skate that puck, young man. Cross ice pass to Zitzelsperger. Doesn't get it, but he's going to track it down. Zitzelsperger does get it there. Jones is going to pick it up. Throws one to the net. Poke checked away by the Eagles goalie. Picked up again. Throw across the doorstep, off of a skate to Gardner. He does keep it in at the blue line as he throws it around the cage, but the first one there is an Eagle to the blue line, and we'll break out in the other way. 20 seconds left in the power play. Throw down ice out of neutral, takes a bounce off of the back of the cage, and guess what? First one there is an Eagle, but Pinello pickpockets it. Pinello on the breakout, has it on his stick, cross ice pass to Jones. Jones has got it on his stick, off of a skate. Pinello gets it back, skates to the blue line. Pinello into the zone, check down at the blue line. Jones is off sides, and there is a whistle. So Jackson Jones skated into the zone. Pinello got checked at the blue line, held up along with the puck. Then he got it back into the zone, but Jones was offsides. Power play is over. 5 minutes. Done and gone. Heft in for the draw. He does win it for a second, then loses it. Lucier picks it up. Cross ice pass to Keenan. Keenan to the top, fans on it, but gets enough on it to gets it into the zone around the cage. Heft to give chase. Gets passed one way down and one way back around the net and out of the zone, and we got a breakaway going the other way. Keenan, excellent job to get back and get enough of a poke check on that to stop the breakaway run. Lucier behind his own net. On the boards to the doorstep. Heft gets a stick on it to send it out of the zone into neutral, and Miller gives chase as the Eagles got to get back. Cross ice pass finally missed by an Eagle and picked up by Lucier. He throws it off the boards to Miller, who can't handle the pass, but comes a wicked bounce into Miller's shot into the chest and a cover by the Eagles goalie. And once again, be jumping on that Cats. Catnip is on the doorstep because the Eagles goalie has not been able to cover 80% of the shots, maybe 90 that have found him, but there's nobody there to bang it away. Winogle steps in for the draw. He does win it into the skates. Now he gets it back to Trumbley. Trumbley throws it to the blue line. Keogh wasn't ready for it, and that's another turnover. Out to neutral. Mishandled by the Eagles, and Winogle picks it up on the move. Winogle, good stick handling into the zone, but poke checked away from him at the blue line. Kept in, though, by Keogh. Then right back out by an Eagle. Trumbley gets a stick on it in neutral. Keogh around his own boards. Now we're going into the zone. Winogle on his stick. Get a shot here. Top of the circle. Shot! Save and a cover as it hits the Eagles goalie in the logo. Winogle stepping up, skating to the level of Shanahan. That shift. Skating hard, making plays, turnovers, getting a shot on net. Shanahan in for the draw, caught up into the skates and comes free by an Eagle. Poke checked and splits the defense. Clothier's got to come out and play it. He finally does. Puck comes free down the boards. Now it's turned over to the doorstep. kicked wide by Clothier. Down the boards to Kuska. He's got Marks in front of him. Loses a handle, gets it back, loses the handle, throws it into the skates of an Eagle, and they pick it up, skate it into the zone. Sawerki got a good back check, though, separates the man from the puck. Off the boards, and we're off to the races. Nope, couldn't come up with it and handle the puck as it's poke checked away from Miller. Sawerki, though, now skating like a madman to keep it into the zone. Shanahan there on the blue line to keep it in. Marks and Shanahan there, comes free, but it's a delayed offside as all the offensive players were offside. Line change for your Cats. Pass is made right on the money at the blue line. Walked into the zone, shot, kicked out wide by Gardner. Eagles still have possession, though. Eagles cross-ice pass picked off by Jones, and he picks up the rebound, skates it in, beats one, still on his stick, but handled off of it, didn't pull the trigger, didn't get the shot on net. It's picked up and thrown out of the zone. Gardner got a stick on it, fanned on it, got it back, throwed it into the zone. Then it's thrown out of the zone. Jones picks it up on the move, loses the handle at neutral. It's going to be skated into the zone. Pinello's the last man standing. Jones does get back to help along with Gardner. Jones picks it off the boards, throws it into neutral. First one there is an Eagle. They wrap it hard into the zone as Gardner picks it up. He feathers it back to Pinello. Pinello turned it over, gets it back. Now he throws it around his own cage too. Zitzelsperger, who overskated it. Zitzelsperger got a stick on it. Puck comes free. Poke checked away. Nope, got it back. Shot kicked out wide by Clothier. Clothier kept this a tie game again. This line has been dismal all day long for your Cats, given opportunities to the Eagles. In the zone is the Eagles as Pinello loses an edge and goes down. The Eagles still have control. Zitzelsperger finally picks it off. We're 2-on-2 going this way. Keep control. Jones has it on his stick. Now he throws it high over the back of the cage as Zitzelsperger gives chase. Eagles wrapping around the boards to the blue line and out into neutral. Skated into the zone, walks it into the zone. Cross-ice pass is picked off by Jared Jones. Great job by Jones to knife that one down. Thrown out of the zone. And the Cats need a line change. Keenan's the last man standing. Shot kicked wide by Clothier into the corner. Keenan gets beat. No hand in the air. Luckily, looked like a stick maybe got into the skates. Out to the blue line. It's kept in by an Eagle. Shot front. Takes a wicked bounce and just makes it inches over the crossbar. Wrapped back around the cage to the blue line. Not out. Shot kicked wide by Clothier. Once again, desperation mode, can't keep control. Keenan's finally got it on his stick. Outlet passes right into the skates of an Eagle. Wrapped around the boards to the blue line, over small stick. But it makes it to neutral. Heft in there. 3 Eagles, 2 Cats on the board, scrumming away. Lucier in there to help too. Lucier's finally the one that picks it up. Throws it to Heft. He feathers it into the zone, but the Eagles pick it up immediately and skate it out. Miller checks the man off the puck. Good work by Miller to separate the man. Not once, but twice. Small there now. Puck does make it into the zone over Keenan's stick as Lucier gives chase. Feathered off the boards, but to an Eagle. To the point, shot, kicked down in front of the net by Lucier. Lucier gets checked off the puck. Eagles wrapping around the boards as Lucier picks it up. He gets tied up once again. Lucier, one man standing. Now he picks it up again. Feathers it out, too small. Can't handle it. Turnover. Round the back of the cage by Keenan. He throws it to Small. Small turns it over again. To the top of the key. It gets thrown out. Delayed offside. Thrown back in. And finally we get a whistle. Because that was going to be a goal opportunity for the Eagles. 7:14 left in this one, still tied at 2. When Ogle steps in, Eagles win the draw, but it's into the zone as Keogh tracks it down. Keogh wraps it back around the boards to Trumbley, who can't handle the pass, turns it over. Poke checked, but back to him. He's got it on his stick now. Skated to neutral and checked off the puck. Cross-ice pass, that's got to be an icing. Nope, waved off. all the way down into the zone as Keogh picks it up. Don't know how they throw that the length of the ice. Nobody touched that one up, but still live play. Wrap back around the boards. Kutzka's got it on his stick. Kutzka's going to sketch it to the top of the circles. Now it's Kutzka to the blue line. Had it, lost the handle, gets it back. Now into the zone by Kutzka. Kutzka beats one. Cross ice pass mishandled by O'Reilly. Puck comes free, ping pongs away. Nobody can come up with it for your Cats as it's out into neutral. O'Reilly's 18.5 feet off sides. Now he gets back on the delayed offside. Turnover in front of the own net. Oh, O'Reilly was right there. Almost got. Nope, that was Keogh. Nope. Winogle, my fault. Can't get my numbers right. Poke checked away into neutral. Slapper coming from the zone. Kicked out wide by Clothier. Winogle gets a stick on it. He poke checks it to the blue line, but right to an Eagle. Shot. Plaid save at the last second. Don't know how Clothier's seen that one. But he got it down and got it saved. Breakout pass. Hits Sororki in the stick. Can't keep it on his stick. Loses control. Turnover. Picked off. Coming off the bench is Shanahan. Shanahan's going to skate it into the zone. Shanahan shot. Loose on the doorstep. Nobody there to poke check it in for your Cats. No hand in the air again for looked like a stick into the skates. They ain't going to call tripping today. Wrap around the boards by the Eagles, but off of the boards too. The Cats. Cats throw it out of the zone off of an Eagles stick, and he throws it into the zone. Pinello picks it up around his own cage. Bangs it hard off the boards to the blue line, but not out. Shanahan overskated it. Eagles got his stick lifted. Walks it into the top of the circle. Shot saved by Clothier to keep this a tie game once again. Wrap back around the boards are going to be saved at the blue line by the Eagles off of a skate. Cross ice pass. Here comes a shot. Kicked out wide behind the net. Eagles picked it up again. To the blue line. Nope, kept in by an Eagle. Going to be poke checked away and does make it out of the zone. Eagles pick it up though right away into neutral. Throws it right back to the blue line. Pinello picks off a pass. Beats two. Pinello into the zone. Throws it to Jones. Jones gives track and her down. Pinello and Jones are. Pinello poke checks it away. Waiting for Jones. Now he throws it to Zitzelsperger. Zitzelsperger has it on his stick. Back to the corner. Poke checked away and to the blue line and out. Eagles got it now into the zone. Zitzelsperger's behind, one-on-one. Zitzelsperger to the top of the circles. He does beat the Eagles around the cage. Zitzelsperger still on his shot. Jones. Shot Lucier. Shot Jones. Oh, nobody can get it into the net. Zitzelsperger behind the cage. Turns it over. Eagles got it. Zitzelsperger ties up the man. Gets it back. Skate in it. Jones in there to help. Puck kicked free. Jones gets on it. Wrapped around as him and an Eagle go to the ground. Zitzelsperger scrumming it in the corner. Kicks it away to Jones. Jones back pass to himself as he gets it back. Jones walks the line. Nobody there as the defense was out of the zone. Keenan. Zitzelsperger to track it down. Eagle loses an edge and goes down again. Around the back of the cage. 3:24 left in this one. Jones keeps it in with the skate. But throw it out of the zone. Poke checked away by Lucier. Lucier beats one at the stripe, but beat at the blue line. Poke checked away from him. Keenan's got to track it down all the way. Scratch around his net. Outlet pass to Small. Loses it, gets it back, puts it in the skates of a Eagle, and we walked it into the zone. Back door wide open once again. Turnover. Skull. And put assist number 3 on the board for your Cats because they turned it over once again in the zone in front of their own net. Clothier did all he could. He saved away the breakaway shot, come off of his pad. The only thing that was there was air and net, and the standing Eagle feathers it into the back of the net at 2:54 of the third. Your Cats are now down by 1. Referee trying to fix his pants. Now he gets him up. Puck now won by Shanahan, but Sorky got tied up, couldn't get to it. Wrapped all the way around the boards. Clothier picks it up, drops it to Kutzka. Kutzka's got it on his stick. Loses a handle as it's picked up and thrown the length of the ice. Hand in the air, and they call it. We're off. I don't know. Now we're back. I ain't touching nothing, I promise. So the clock is the enemy now. 2:37 left in this game, down by 1. They ain't gonna be fans ain't gonna be happy for me to say it. Coaching staff's not gonna be happy for me to say it. But every goal has been off of a Cat mistake. We just won the face-off shot goal, and now you're down by 2. We'll give that one to the Eagles. They won that one off the draw. Come right to his stick, and he rips a wrister. Blocker low to the back of the net. Jones steps in for the draw. Puck down. He does win it into the zone, but right to the Eagles. Zitzelsperger does keep it in, but the Eagles pick off the pass. He'll put on the brake, skates the other way. Outlet pass is picked off by Zitzelsperger. Zitzelsperger drops it to Jones, who wasn't ready for it, couldn't handle it, and that's a turnover. Skated out of the zone. Pinella's the last man standing. Dumped into the zone by the Eagles. First one there is an Eagle. Gardner checks him off all the way to the blue line. Point man's got it. He throws one to the net. Shot, cover. Nope, kicked out wide. Pinella picks up the trash. We got a hand in the air, and now we're going to end this game on a power play kill. Gardner's going to the hole at 1:57 of the third, down by 2. So, like I was babbling away before the fourth goal hit the back of the net, coaching staff ain't going to like it, the fans not going to like it, but 3 goals today are all off Cat's assist for this Eagles team. Puck wrapped all the way around the boards by the Eagles. They do keep it in at the blue line. 1:44 left. Saworki does get a stick on it to hound the man, but he got it right back, top of the circles to the blue line. Now to the top of the circles. Miss pass, but the Eagles the first one there. Shanahan poke checks it away, but to an Eagle. Eagles got it at the top of the circles. He's going to take a look. Cross ice pass. Blast saved by Clothier. Puck picked up. Throwed the length of the ice, and we're down to 1:18, down by 2. Somebody has got to come up with passes and skates because the length of the ice ain't going to do it. To the blue line and out. Picked right back up and thrown in. 1:07 left in this one. Round the back of the net. Turned over. Yes. Saworki shot, save, and a hold by the Eagles goalie, and that's exactly what you need. Saworki did it. He stepped up, made the turnover off of the Eagle behind the net, got the shot on net, but the Eagles goalie was up to the challenge. Glove right there, got it in the glove and held. 59 seconds left this one. Winogle in for the draw. Won by an Eagle. Wrapped all the way around his cage. Eagles come up with it to the top of the circles. Winogle got the turnover. Why is he the only man in that zone? We're down by 2. Throw it into neutral. The Eagles come up with it. Splits the defense, gets by Keogh. Shot way wide of the net. Keogh plays ping pong with it off of his stick and throws it to an Eagle. Shot, back door was wide open, but the Eagles couldn't come up with it. 28 seconds left in this one. Poke checked away into the skates of Winogle. He grabs it, throws it. Nope. Yep, that is Winogle. Throws it the length of the ice, and that's going to be it. We're down to the last 16 of this one. Cross ice pass by the Eagles into the zone with 9.7 seconds left. Face-off's going to come into the end. Clothier comes off of the ice for the extra attacker, but it's basically 5-on-5 hockey. Got to be a drop and a shot here. Jones did win it. Back to Jones on net. There it is. Shot and a cover. They're going to get one more chance at it. If that one would have went, there would have been a slimmer of light of opportunity there. Nothing on the shot to get it in, though. Now the puck's down, won by the Eagles off the glass, and that's going to do it. 2-1-0. And your Cats have gave one away. There's no other way to say it. So they got to get back to practice, get some something under their belt, get something twisted up, because every goal was from a Cat mistake today, and they drop it 4-2 to the Heritage/Arapahoe Warriors team. So like I said, they'll get back to practice next week. We'll find you in a ring somewhere next weekend. So for producer director Kenny Jones, the camera girl Squirrel, this is Jackie Moon. It's a good thing I quit sniffing glue. We are out.